Hi boys and girls. Today we identified types of problems and we talked about first deciding if a problem was either an array problem or an equal groups problem. So an array problem would have the word rows, like putting pictures in rows or putting lining up kids in rows. Okay, so if you see some keyword like that, it was going to be array, multiplication, or division. If you already have a total, it's going to be an array division, okay, because you're not going to get more than you start with if you're dividing them up. Now, equal groups is something like Miss Lasla gives 3 kids 5 pieces of candy. Okay, so that's going to be not an array problem, but equal groups. Each kid equally gets 5 pieces of candy. Okay, and then it could also be equal groups division, but there's 2 different division ones. One is an unknown group size. You don't know how many are in the group. Like if I give some kids some pieces of candy, but I don't know how many pieces of candy I give them, that would be an unknown group size. Okay, equal groups division with an unknown multiplier would be like the number of groups, how many groups we have. So I'm going to go ahead and go down to number 3 here. It says Zamir bought 21 treats, so we have a total. Okay, to the dog park, and he divided them up, so we know it's not going to be multiplication. And it says he divided the treats equally. Okay, so if he did it equally, it's going to be an equal, so for each dog, it's going to be an equal groups division problem. It says divide them equally among the 7 dogs. So we know how many groups we have already. We don't know the group size. We don't know how many treats each dog gets. So this one's going to be D, equal groups division with an unknown group size. We do not know how many candies, or not candies, we don't know how many treats the dogs get. So it's going to be 21, we have the keyword divided, okay, by 7 to get our quotient. We're going to make sure we underline the question as well. Then I'm going to go ahead and, let's see, I'll do number 6. Tryouts were held to find triplets to act in a commercial for Triple Crunch cereal. If 24 children tried out for the commercial, how many sets of triplets tried out? Okay, so I know that there's 24 kids that tried out. We already have a total, so this is going to be division. You're not going to have more children than you started with. Okay, so we're going to start with 24, and now the key word here is triplets. I have to know that triplets aren't twins. Triplets mean 3. Okay, so this is going to be 24 divided by 3. Once again, we have to decide what type of problem is it, and this one is going to be E. This one is the equal groups division with an unknown multiplier. We do not know how many groups of triplets we have. We don't know. It says how many groups. We don't know. So that's why this one is going to be E. So I hopefully that clarifies the difference between the unknown group size and then the unknown multiplier, or the number of groups.